Now our top story to what is a collision course, surging COVID cases and the college football championship game. Monday night's game comes as Indiana is hitting record daily cases of new COVID. 100,000 visitors are arriving in Indianapolis this weekend for this football finale at Lucas Oil Stadium, which, by the way, is a sellout. Also arriving tonight are the teams that are playing in the big game. The #1 ranked University of Alabama touching down earlier tonight at Indianapolis International Airport. And shortly after, the University of Georgia team landed too. It had 3 planes packed with players, the band, and fans. Now, both teams have very loyal supporters who often road trip to cheer them on. And that brings us back to the conflict over crowds and Omicron. Check this out. This is where we are tonight. The state health department reports almost 15,000 Hoosiers tested positive for COVID yesterday. And remember, this number does not take into account all of the number of positive tests from those at-home rapid tests. Indianapolis, no doubt, right now in the spotlight. Tens of millions of people are expected to tune in to watch the game on TV. And some doctors who see and treat the COVID crisis daily are not sitting by quietly, saying that right now our city is missing an opportunity to set an example on how to slow the spread. And that is tonight's big story.
The stage is set for a weekend of concerts down here on Monument Circle to celebrate the college football national championship game. The stage is also set to welcome 100,000 visitors and fans to the Circle City. And that's got some folks taking to social media to express concern about that amidst the latest COVID surge here. This tweet makes it clear what one doctor from IU School of Medicine thinks about how the city's balancing public health during a COVID surge while hosting a national championship game. Quote, "What frustrates me is that Indy had the national platform to lead and show the importance of public health by enacting a mask ordinance, proof of vaccination, or on-site antigen testing for game admission. Instead, our leaders elected to do nothing. It makes me sad." Monday's game comes just as COVID hospitalization numbers continue to rise in Indiana during this latest surge, at a time when hospital systems have teamed up to launch a public service campaign, letting the public know one message: they're at their breaking point. The campaign pleads for people to get vaccinated, get the booster shot, get tested, and mask up. And while the Marion County Public Health Department says it's made those same recommendations, none of those are required to get into Monday's game at Lucas Oil Stadium or the events leading up to it, both at Monument Circle or the Indiana Convention Center. Sold-out hotels in downtown are helping to lead a $150 million economic impact. The health department issued a statement which said it continues to provide health safety recommendations for Lucas Oil Stadium and the college football championship game, and that it's working with other partners to safely host the event. The statement recommends safety measures to help stop the spread of COVID, saying, quote, "This includes wearing a mask indoors in public spaces regardless of vaccination status, social distancing, staying home and away from public spaces when sick, washing hands frequently, and covering coughs and sneezes." Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogsett called it an enormous honor and point of pride that the Circle City could become again the center of the college sports universe, hosting back-to-back championship games in back-to-back years. You will remember that last April, Indianapolis played host to the men's college basketball national championship right here. Now, the Marion County Public Health Department will be holding a mobile vaccination clinic on Monday from 10 to 4.